Greetings, Taurus. This is your reading for this week. We're on the 14th of December today. Your reading for this full moon on the 19th. Full moon in Gemini on the 19th. We're building up to it. Building up, building up. So let's just see what the overarching energies are. Your choices within that. Traits for ease at this time and moving forward, Taurus. Beautiful earth signs. And we'll just talk about these briefly. They're all face down, actually. And then we'll go through and clarify. Okay, Taurus, what have we got for overarching energies at this time for you? We have the Hierophant. There's a lot of deep thought going on, earth sign. There's a little bit of, you've got an opportunity here. I'm just this is just what I'm getting. You've got an opportunity. The Hierophant often is about information, esoteric information. It can be mentorship, all of that sort of stuff. You've got an opportunity here, however that's appearing to you in your world at the moment. It could be new information, but I don't think it's anything that you've not been sort of aware of for quite a while. I'm not sure where that comes from. Let's see what choice holds for you. Ace of Discs. This is a gift. It's not actually in form. It's not fully in form. Position of choice, Ace of Discs. This is an opportunity. Yeah, there's an opportunity here. We could say the door of abundance is opening for you. It's a gift that you need to see it, though, in order to accept it, in order to receive it. It's incredibly bountiful. It's incredibly beneficial, beautiful. It's B words. Bees seems to be. Traits for ease. Enjoy life. In the Thoth deck, this is the devil. In the Thoth deck, this is about enjoying all aspects of earthly life. There's a heavy emphasis on this in this card. Less of the bondage factor in other decks, more of living fully. But of course, in that we do get attachments. We get attached, and we also have maybe habitual thought forms that keep us in the same place. So traits for ease for you, Taurus, is really just to be aware of this, but do enjoy all the earthly delights that life has, because this is the key to this ace. Moving forward, Taurus, wow. We have another ace of truth, of clarity, of something just going blasting through your crown. It's like, aha. Using whatever this information is, using it for what you truly, truly, truly feel that is right for you, Taurus. With that, we get the Three of Wands. So this is a journey, of course. We're always on the journey. But there's nothing in front of you that is sort of off-putting. There's nothing ahead of you that you haven't experienced before. It's like everything suddenly came into a really sort of clear perspective for you. Very clear. And if this, and the overarching overarching energy position as a person in your life, a level of guidance that you're getting from someone. Guidance here. Yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, we'll go through and clarify, Taurus. We'll clarify. Something's allowing you to see that you are on the right track, in fact. You're on the right track. Can we look at the Hierophant, please? Well, this just popped out. It's funny. Yeah, it's not funny, haha. Just popped out the Five of Wands. I'll just put that to the side there. It might be, whatever's happening for you, these are really general readings. But this sort of, this new journey, this new, whatever, this new information, this mentorship, guidance, there is a level of internal conflict. I don't think it's conflict from outside. I think it's you finding yourself that you are feeling that that there's a solidity within yourself that you've always had that's been challenged. So that's, I mean, and to shorten it, an internal conflict of sorts happening within this storyline. One more card, please, for the Hierophant. We get two here. We get the Knight, cleaning in, cleaning up. The Knight of Swords. I always feel this card is swift and like a kind of breath of fresh air. Old things have been cleared out, whether that's actually in the material sense in your world or just mentally. We get death coming with the Knight. This is kind of a big shift. So there is a newness, new beginnings. There is a transforming element to overarching energies for you, Taurus. Let's look at the Ace of Discs, the position of choice. Of course, we always need to see it. We need to see it. We've got two cards here. Position of choice. Interesting. There may be a whatever's going on for you, there may be a sort of, you're having to synthesize, integrate aspects more, integration of aspects of yourself that you've avoided, possibly, because there are various reasons for that. Conscious avoidance, or maybe it's just been unconscious. I say this, we're looking at the Ace of Discs here. There's also an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle for you. This is your choice, Taurus, at this time. I say this because we're clarifying the Ace. We get the 10 of Discs. This is the beginning and the end of a cycle. We look at it like that first. In a position of choice, we also look at integration of aspects of yourself that possibly you've avoided or not been aware of before, but now, for some reason, it seems clear that you need to. We have the Lovers with the 10 of Discs. The Lovers, primarily, again, a card of choice, but it is about integration of dualities within yourself. It could be in regards to a lover or a whatever. But primarily it is a card of choice. It's a card of melding, of kind of balancing and integration. What I got initially from this was that possibly it has been in a avoiding of this synthesizing or integration, because of family patterns, because it possibly requires you to look at things in a different way, which are not in line with possibly values or loyalties that you grew up with, is what I get, Taurus. So there's big choices going on. There's big changes. The Devil, please, in traits for ease. You know, enjoy yourself. What's wrong with that? Devil, please. What was that? There is some conflict here. Whether it's you, whether it's someone else, whether it's family. The Devil, please. I do also get, which we get the Seven of Wands coming out with the Devil. I also get a sort of defending oneself here with the Seven of Wands. It is a standing up for what you believe in, your integrity. It feels like there's a conflict here, whether that's a conflict with your family in some way, or whether it's a conflict with someone in your life. There's something in this. What's wrong with enjoying yourself? Standing up for what you believe in. I don't know, but you can't expect others to believe in what you believe in, Taurus. That's your thing, isn't it? It's our thing. We believe something. I don't expect anyone else to believe what I believe. Anyway, that's sort of... Can we just get one more card for that position? Because this is traits for ease, and there is... It's good to stand up for your principles. But no, we get the Queen of Wands. This is a strong, fiery card. It's a very ego-driven card. It's a very ego-driven card. Moving forward. Taurus, lovely Taurus. When we, I just hear that, when we get beyond the shackles of processing, how would you say it, of processing, you know, those, we enter into a family when we're born, and you know, all those values and loyalties, dynamics, when we get to a point over many years sometimes where we've chosen to possibly look through some pretty objective lenses, as objective as possible lenses at that, and how we work with what our part to play is within that. Because it is like that. It's like a play, really. And there are some things that we don't, we're happy and comfortable with, and others that we're not. I feel that you've been challenged by something here. There's a challenge here. As we're looking in the moving forward position for you, Taurus, with the Ace of Swords, a gift of truth and clarity and discernment. We all know what that is. It's also an opening here, an opening to new information. And with that, the Three of Wands. Moving forward, we get the Nine of Wands. There's some challenge running through here, or that you're being challenged. And whether it's just because of challenging times or something specific in your life, could be anything that's challenging you. It's making you stand up for your principles, but at the same time, it's making you question what you where your loyalties lie or what your values are at the same time. I mean, moving forward here with this sort of precise clarity, maybe you're seeing what we all have, this wounded warrior, this defensive element to ourselves, maybe in habitual behaviour, Taurus. This is the Nine of Wands, always in defence, defence, defence. Doesn't matter what's in front of you. It's a habit. It is a habit, anyway, that is able to be understood if we give it room. If we give ourselves room, I should say. Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. Can we get a couple of cards and then we'll pull up the two face down journey map and Kim Cran's animal spirit card. Oh, we've got two. We've got three. What's happening? Yeah, it's a time of discernment for you, I do feel. There's challenges here in this. And it's kind of like you're having you're certainly having to make a decision here. And I do hear it like stick with the old or go with the new. I don't know why, but it does feel like there's in this reading there is there's a level of conflict internally, possibly also with people around you, maybe, but more so within yourself, because there is a need to shift there's a need to be a little bit more fluid. I'll just put it that way. With the pixies and fairies, we get Elder Retriever, this beautiful card of something returning to you that you thought was lost. It's also about reminder. It's like a reminder. And this card in itself is about loyalties. There's something really heavy on the loyalty thing here, whether that's with family or whatever it is. The second card, Brian Froud's deck, is the Bodacious Bodak, which is a little brownie, really, which is Scottish sort of fairy folk. Unhelpful help. There's interference here. I do sense interference with this, and in the end it really comes down to you being this lady of the harvest. You know what's ready to be chopped away. You know what is ready to be planted. All of this, and at this time where we're venturing into a new year, it seems pretty appropriate. Make of it what you will, Taurus. Let's have a look at these cards which are face down. We've got the beautiful elk. The beautiful elk. Look, when I look at the elk, and admittedly I've left my little book that goes with this deck elsewhere in the country, but there's an emphasis here on obviously in this card on the elk's antennae, which is its horns, with this great solar ball in the sky. It's a calling of sorts, I do feel in this. It's a calling, as is this Ace of Swords. We're getting like there's an ability here to open ourselves to something new, to something this fire, this light that may well, could sort of initially burn us a little bit, but or feel sort of hot, but ultimately is a gift. sometimes you have to go back in order to go forward. You have to pick through detritus. You just do in order to have to go forward. This is just what I'm getting here, so I'm going on that. That's all I can go on. We get with that in the journey mat, we get the shapeshifter. This is about having a really strong internal core. Now, this is your core. We have supports around us in life, family, friends. Ultimately, we need to understand, how we have our internal core, how we make it balanced, what is balance for us. It's not about what anyone else thinks. It's not about anyone else. It's about us. And the shapeshift, I'm just holding the 7 of Wands up because this is like constant having to put this is what I'm about, this is what I'm about out, this is what I'm about. And look, it's exhausting. We have the shapeshifter. This is a card of integrity and congruency, I guess you could say. And if we liken it, if I talk about the shapeshifter as it appeared to me when I was doing these cards, that in order to, sometimes there is a kind of soul retrieval that occurs in order for us to venture forward in a way that we want to from the bottom of our soul or heart. In order to do this, we need a strong core, a strong place to stand, a strong connection with the earth, a strong internal grid system, which is going to hold everything together for us. It's not about external stuff so much, So the shapeshifter becomes a kind of force of great strength, but it can also, depending on how we use it, depending on where we stand, it can be a great force of deceit as well. It can be a kind of just a flapping skin, with nothing inside of it. I love that card. I mean, I just love the shapeshifter. I think there's quite a big thing going on here, Taurus. I don't, this is just what I get. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and you got something out of it. Have a wonderful week. Take good care. And remember, these are general readings. Ka kite. Bye.